Yo, what's up, everybody? Kids are asleep. Had some dinner, so came back. Don't know if anybody's going to pop in yet. We'll see. Let me switch the camera here, too. Just get rolling, and we'll wait till we see somebody pop in. Hey, look who's back. How you doing, Billy? I'm back as well. Actually, I got to find my face shield. Oh, there it is. Might put a fresh edge on this tool, too, while I'm at it. You can join me while I do that. Ooh, got a workout. Got a workout on that side. It's all burned. Cool. Yeah, man, that mesquite, when it's dry, I'll tell you what, it gets hot. Put you back here. I'm going to try something just for fun, too. I got a TV I can hook up to this thing, so then maybe I can see what you guys are seeing. I don't know if my HDMI cable will reach, though. Oh, yeah, it'll reach. Let's see. Hey, there it is. Cool. I can even see the comments from here. Nice. All right. So, back you up just a little bit. I got a lot to take down here, as you can see. So I'll just use a bunch of draw cuts and zip it away. And then once I get down, I'll figure out what the top of the rim is going to look like. And then start hollowing. All right, face shield next. Dang, severe thunderstorm, huh? That's crazy. It's beautiful out right now. Cool, that's about 80 degrees in my garage right now. I could take it a few degrees cooler, but no wind or anything outside. In fact, I might open up the garage door. Hopefully it won't be too loud. All right. I'm going to get to it. My drinks. Oh, yeah. Let's start it off right. Got the pineapple and the raspberry. I think I'm going to go with raspberry for now. Pineapple is for when the bowl is finished. All right, well, here's hoping your power holds out, Billy. Check my tenor, make sure everything's nice and tight. Cool. Yeah, this stuff's fairly dry, so I didn't expect it to compress much. Pretty true on there. I'll be good. We're about 750. I'm gonna start dragging it away. Ooh, let me turn my light on too. Got a little vibration out of it. I think it shifted my lathe a bit. I was dragging pretty hard. Move that in. Might come in like that a little bit too. I guess it doesn't matter if I start hollowing it because it's all got to come out of there anyways. So we're nice and tight. Yeah, I wouldn't mind keeping it, but I mean, just the depth of the piece versus the diameter, it wasn't going to look right. At least the design I had in my head for it, but it's all right. It grows on trees. Ooh, that tool's getting hot. Ooh, nice shavings. It's coming off good. I'm gonna have to sharpen this thing pretty soon, though. Yeah, we're looking good in there. A couple of these cracks are going through, but no big deal. Get some glue in there. We'll see what they look like when I get it kind of closer to the final wall thickness, too. Finish up with this. Take a little bit more away, and then I'll kind of establish how big the rim's going to be, and I'll go sharpen again. Ooh, I'm getting burned right here. The shavings are hot coming off. All right. A few more. I need a little cup of water. Sorry, you got a curl. Yeah, I need to be dunking this thing. It's almost too hot to put my thumb on. Time to take a break. Just about there. I'm going to call that good as far as the angle goes. Just need to clean it up and then I'll establish the final wall thickness. Yeah, it's looking good. This glue's holding strong on the outside. Nice. In lieu of sharpening right now, I might switch to my big hollower and just hog this stuff away real quick. Well, not quick, but quicker. Won't hurt my hand as bad either. This stuff is pretty rock hard, so this thing should make fairly quick work of it. What am I looking for here? Make sure that's on center. Yep. Yeah, that'll be good. Let me grab a drink. Yeah, they're looking good. I love mesquite. Yeah. I just smoked some pork shoulders with some of the leftover mesquite from that bowl I turned for Sterling. Yeah, Mother's Day I smoked those things. Turned out good. Oh, I was going to check and make sure this was still nice and tight. Yep. I need to level out my lathe. It's getting some vibration. And I know one of the feet is a little not quite screwed all the way down. with the tool rest in. I love this hollower right here, man. It's a beast. The 5/8 bar. Nice big cutter on it too that's kind of set back at an angle. And it's got a little shoulder on it, so you can't really take too big of a cut. It almost limits itself so it doesn't self-feed on you. That's a cool cutter. I can feel that it's more moist than inside. You can feel the wood's cooling down a lot. It's almost like cheating. Gotta take it a little bit further down. Might switch back to the bowl gouge from here. Let me see how she's looking. Nice. Yep, coming along for sure. Getting a little vibration when I was cutting with this one, so I kind of want to be careful. I don't want anything blowing up on me. I'll take a few more passes with this just to kind of take care of some of that thickness, and I'll sharpen up my bowl gouge again and go back to that. I'll make sure I'm not getting too aggressive. Still need to come back just a little bit, but I'm getting close to where I want to be. I need to start kind of taking away some of the material behind it too, so I can get a nice little undercut on it. Not too big of an undercut, but just a bit. That'll get us closer to where we need to be. A little bit more. All right, let me go sharpen up. got a good pile of mesquite down here. Nice big pile of curls. All right, I may have to reposition you a little bit, but let's just see. No, you might be all right. Okay. Take some small cuts on this one. Working our way back. I'm still going to leave, the rim will be fairly thick, so we don't have to worry about it flexing or anything too much. But I do have a couple of cracks there that I want to be mindful of, and I don't want to put too much pressure on it, even though they are glued on the outside. Here we go. 5 people out there. Thank you for joining Billy and I. Oh, one thing I want to do also is move my light. Hopefully it won't blow the shot out too bad for you. Or blocks the camera. It's getting a little bit dark in there. There. How's that? So a couple light cuts. Oh, of course I'm going to have to move you. Can't have the light and the camera both same spot, I guess, huh? There we go. Couple light cuts. Still cool on the back. I can touch it now. Maybe again. All right, I think that's going to do us. Yeah, that feels nice. Then it goes down to not super thin. I'll bet you I got a 1/2 inch of wall thickness on there, but I'm happy with that undercut. So I don't want to come back and screw it up. Do I? Or do I? Yeah, I might. Let's see what happens. Roll the dice, right? There we go. I bet you we're about, 1/2 inch. Should we see? Let's see. Where'd my calipers go? Oh, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. You rule, Joseph. Thank you. I really, really appreciate that. That's going to go in the in the coring fund. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. Yeah, famous last words, right? One last cut. That's why I said it. Yeah, big shout out, Joseph. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're about a half an inch thick. I think that'll be good. I want some nice weight to this bowl. Yeah, heavy half inch, just a touch over. But yeah, I want some weight to this bowl. I don't want a super, flimsy kind of light feeling bowl, especially not with this big, beautiful Mesquite. I want something kind of stout. I want it to be a nice utilitarian piece too, so it's got a nice big base on it. We'll be able to hold up to years and years of love. Yeah, looking good. Not too much tear out. So I like the combo of that hollower and then a bowl gouge, because no matter what, you can't beat a bowl gouge. So just the feel of it and the cut quality. So that hollower does the dirty work, and then this guy comes back and takes care of the cleanup. Yeah, we're feeling good, nice and even. Just continue that straight down. I'm going to take some very light cuts on this rim. I've got a couple of ridges, so I'm going to knock that out real quick right now. Just sort of some very light draw cuts. Take care of some of the ridges. Missed them. Yeah, if you can see them, but just wispy cuts. Yeah, hard to see. So I just wanted to flatten it off a little bit. I've got kind of a curve leading down into it, sort of draws your hands in, makes you want to feel the piece. At least it does me. Of course, I am a turner. I'm gonna take down the edges too. Those things are sharp. And let's see, I'm gonna get back to working a little more of this away. I may switch to my bottom bowl gouge pretty soon. I'm probably gonna have to sharpen that too. Starting to get a little bit of wobble on the tool there. Get a little deep, so I'm going to stop and reposition. Okay. Starting to thicken up a little bit. Yep, just about there. Need to remove a little bit more from here and then kind of get my final. It's still a little bit thick through there. So I've got to take away some of this so I can take that away. So it's just a bit thick. I'm going to switch to my bottom finisher to make that curve. Goodness, actually, just got a little fat spot right here. Oops, I'm going to switch out to my 1/2-inch bowl gouge. Impatient. Need to let it wind up first. Yeah, that's nice. See, we're a little bit, the bevel on the other one wasn't quite small enough to let me achieve that curve. I'm feeling good now, though. So I'm going to switch to my bottom finishing gouge so I can continue that. Finish it up. I am going to sharpen that thing real quick, though. So, off we go again. Cool. Get that heel out of the way. Let's see it. Yeah, whatever. Nice and sharp. Oh, if there's a better spot I can put this. Cool. Yep, it's looking like I'm gonna have plenty of wood down at the bottom too, so I don't got to worry about the base coming out. I'm gonna work away a little bit of that, and then I'll continue on. So I might do that with the big bowl gouge too, so I don't waste the fresh edge. Oh. See how we're looking here. Yeah, feeling nice and thick. I'm gonna work this down a little bit more. Let it wind up. Let's hit this guy. I'm having a hard time picking up the cut. I think my light's in the way. Let me reposition my tool rest just a little bit too. Okay, cool. Feeling good. A little bit more to go. Just a touch more right here. Come back with my little scraper and clean that up too. But yeah, it's feeling good. All right, let's see how she's feeling. Not bad. I think I can take just a bit away more from the bottom. We're still good and thick down there, so take just a touch away. I need to get myself a bigger bottom finishing gouge. A 5/8 one would be nice. So I'm getting a little bit of chatter on this, just because it's kind of a small bar and it's hanging over the tool rest. Yes, we'll pick it up right about there. Feeling good. Yeah, I think maybe a little bit more there. I was starting to get that chatter. Hopefully my hand didn't block that whole shot. Yeah, I think we're going to call that good. Now, of course, I got a little tear out right there. Right in the bottom. But I'll see what I can do about cleaning that up with my little teardrop scraper. Also got a little bit of a lump right here that I'd like to take care of as well. But I got to sharpen that thing. As you can see, I was very ill prepared for this evening's festivities. Oh, let's see. We got a question. Yeah, blown up more bowls on the one last cut. Yeah, me too. I have never tried the 40/40 grind. No. I know it works well for a lot of people. I sharpen my bowl gouge at 40 degrees, but I use the Wolverine jig, so it's not like a true the 40/40 grind. Let's see. Do you saw up your mesquite blanks, or do you source them from someone? I pretty much saw them up myself. If I see a tree service cutting down a mesquite tree, or if I have a friend, this particular bowl came from my friend's mom's front yard. So that's the same place Sterling's bowl came from too. So I'm typically the one who's cutting it up. If I can get there in time, that's great too, because a lot of times if the tree service is doing it, then they cut them into easy to carry pieces, and that doesn't really make for large bowls. But hey, thanks for the heads up, Billy. I appreciate that too. Got to keep my super chatters happy. You know what I'm saying? 5/8 and a 3/8. Yeah, I think that would be perfect. I like this 1/2 inch one, but yeah, I need something with a little bit more weight, especially with a bowl this big. That one works great on the smaller stuff where you haven't got quite so much overhang, but I sure would like a 5/8 one. It's on the list. Not a 100% necessity right now, but high on the list. Yeah, you definitely don't use them as much, but they're for sure good to have. Okay, teardrop scraper. I'm going to go sharpen that thing. I'll bring you over there. It's a little bit of a process. Not too bad. I mean, it's a little kind of a pain. I need to make a little jig to make it easier. Oh, still got your question up there, don't I? There we go. Just got to remove the little Allen screw. Stick it in my magnetic bowl so I don't lose it. I think this is a different grind, so I may have to adjust my tool rest a bit. No, I think we're good. Cool. Safety police, don't at me. It doesn't take much. Just gonna make a little jig. Something I could hold on to a little bit better. But all in all, it's not bad. I think there's been a redesign on these tools too, which will be nice. He makes them with a square bar now. So I got this one, was almost like a prototype that I got from Jimmy, and it just has a round bar on it. But he's got this one that he made with a square bar. And the other issue is the screw kind of protrudes from the bottom. So this was just like a early on prototype deal, I believe. But it works. I mean, I love this thing. It's definitely coming big handy. Cleaning up the insides of bowls and refining all the curves. I mean, obviously you guys already know because I blab on about it all the time. If I can get the dang screw in the hole. It's not the first time I had that problem. After dark. Woodworking after dark. Only 3 people watching it. All right, here we go. Let's get it rolling. We got some holes to fill in this thing too. Or not holes, but some cracks to fill. Should have snagged me a pencil. I'm gonna go get one. I want to mark out where the lumps are. Glad you liked my joke, Billy. There we go. Here's a colored pencil. That'll work. Kind of right in through there, and then I think I'll be good on the bottom too. I got a little bit of a hump in the middle, so I can take care of that. But really the main issue is just right there. Everything else is looking pretty good. Nothing that won't sand out. Put this over here. Take a drink. Got it. All right. Let's finish this thing off. Actually, whoop. Work on the bottom real quick. Make sure I'm gonna. There we go. One of the issues, I got a little bit of overhang. See if I can reposition for that cut. Oh yeah, that bottom took care of that nicely. So let's see if I can get a little closer so I don't get all that chatter. I think that'll do it. That's gonna do it. Looking pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more. I always find a little bit more, you know? If you're going... Ooh! There we go. Can't come right into it with the colored pencil, apparently. It's probably not the best view either. You're just seeing my hand. All right, it might be. Maybe that's a little bit better. Not the easiest spot to stick a camera in. just a touch more right in front of it. Almost there. Barely any. Where'd my pencil go? It's just a tiny little hump. Actually, there's a couple of two little ones. All right, that's a good way for when you can't see them. Little quick tip. I think I got a video on that. Okay, so we're going to work on this one first, then I'm going to reposition the tool rest and ease that one. That one's like hardly nothing, so I can get a little bit more speed to help this thing cut a little more efficiently. Yeah, that feels nice. Cool, yeah, then just a little one. And it's really just right where that pencil line is, too, just barely. All right, yeah, that feels nice. Perfect. Cool. Let's get to sanding. Everybody's favorite part of the evening. And then we can fill some cracks. They're looking pretty good. This one goes just a little ways down. Same with that one. So, yeah, not too many to fill. Just go get my tool rest up out of the way. Gather up some sandpaper. What's everybody doing tonight? What are you up to, Billy? Just hanging out? Said a thunderstorm, right? How's that? Any is it let up at all, or is it still coming down? Oh, you say you got a teardrop scraper from AZ Carbide. I'll have to check into him. I've never ordered anything from him, but I know he's got good stuff. And I mean, it's probably exactly the same thing as this. It's definitely not like a new tool by any means. just something that works super well. Ooh, last of the 600. Playing Sport, if you're out there, call me. Let's talk business. Oh, dang it. At least I got the soda can. I know I said pineapple was for after we're finished, but I just can't resist myself. Or just can't resist it. Refreshing. All right, let's do some sanding. Turn the speed down a bit. I'm gonna this rim. A little bit more on that undercut. Got a little bit of tool marks. I think it's from the carbide cutter, maybe. I guess it couldn't have been because I took my final pass with the bowl gouge. But there's like a little bit of a ridge, not ridges, but I don't know, just some lines that I can see and I don't like. There we go. I can live with that. All right. It's just my imagination. I'm imagining things. I don't actually feel a lump there. Maybe just a tiny one. Onward. I'll blow some of this dust out now. I'm getting to the finer grits. All right. 600. All right. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. You get some sanding sealer on there. I'll blow it out first, and then we'll fill those cracks. Oh, you've been using a diamond plate to start it? I think it's I could be wrong. Maybe it's not carbide. I thought it was, but I might be. I'll have to double check on it. I thought it was a carbide, but I'm not sure. But yeah, when I got it from Jimmy, that's what he said. Just sharpen it up, when it needs it, or in between, I'll dress it up too with the diamond plate, and then get it tuned up when I can. But it was about done for. Try to sharpen the flat side, huh? Like the back side of it? That flat side? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, to sharpen the flat. You've been using the diamond plate to sharpen the flat side? Is that what you're saying? Well, it's time to mix up some more sanding sealer too. It's a pretty thirsty bowl. I'll have to get some honing oil. I don't have any of that. I've got a little diamond plate that I just kind of, I'll lap it with. Or whatever it's called. Dress it. Cool. Yeah, it's a nice piece of wood right there. Shellac, a little sticky still. Cool. Oh yeah, I guess you could use water as well. We'll let that spin up for a little bit. Dry off. It's not as warm as it was earlier. Have a drink here. Yeah, I've got a few more good-sized chunks of this mesquite. I'm looking forward to turning. Nothing as big. These are the one I did for Sterling, and this one are the biggest ones. The rest will be slightly smaller. But then I also cut a bunch, not a bunch, but several pieces for like hollow forms too. So I got some of them. I got one crotch piece that I can do a hollow form out of. A couple other just regular ones. But it's some really pretty mesquite. Yeah, I love the way it changes. It looks good in just the darkness or the darker area of the heartwood. Cool. I'm going to pull this thing. Actually, there's a couple that I'll do on here, and then I might unscrew it, set it on the lathe to do the last of them. Let's see if I can pull you in a little bit more. Have to lower your feet, or raise your feet, that is. There, that ought to do it. Cool. Let me get my pick and a stool because I don't want to stand right now. See if I got enough glue here. Might have to crack open that new bottle. On this side, I think it's good. Just have to do the rim on that one. Yeah, I don't see any cracks. Okay. All right. We get some of that gap filling thick too and put it down inside this one like I did on the outside, so it'll make sure I don't have to use too much of my black. Grab a new little tip though for that. Because luckily they provide you with tons. Ooh, 18 inches at the widest, 11 inches to the ground of the main crotch. Nice. That's cool. Big bull blank for the lady who gave it. Yeah, this is going to my friend's mom, actually, from that tree that I said she gave to me. Well, not the whole tree, but vast majority of it. Okay. Turn you a little bit because I can't see. Give her a spray. How about this one? I don't think that one needs any gap filling thick. I think she'll be good. There. A little bit better on the lighting. See how far I can get towards the end without it overflowing into the outside. Just got to build up a little dam, a glue dam. I think that one's good. Let it chill for now. Let me go to this one, and then I'll take it off the lathe, and we'll finish the tops of them. Ah, there it is. I really like these little applicator tips a lot. Good for applicating. I think I said this side was good. I'll stick with that. See, it looks like there's a line on the camera, but I promise it's smooth. Maybe it's just the shellac or something. See, there's no line. Just that one spot. Right in there. Might drip a little more. $11 feet, 9 inches. Gotcha. All right. Let's pop this sucker off. I probably don't need the light right now anyways. focused? Where's it? Out. Hard to tell. Right, reposition for this. Gotta get a good angle to clean these cracks out. All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Okay. I think this thing's just about out. We might make it to the bottom of the barrel on these cracks. I think I see one more over here that I'm going to go ahead and fill in too. It's really small, but I can see it, so I might as well just expand it ever so slightly. It looks good. Cool. Let me get it back up, sand it down, and call it good. There we go. Let's get a measurement on this thing too. We'll see what we're at. About 12 and a half, I think. 12 and a 3/16. 12 and an eighth that way. Got a little bit of a warp to it. All right. See how cured this stuff is. Since it's got that little bit of a warp to it, I don't know if I'll be super keen on using that teardrop scraper. Maybe just take it down with sandpaper. Let me see what it looks like though when I get the tool rest up next to it. Guess this one's going to need to be a little bit further out on it. Just sort of a weird angle right here. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, she's not too bad. Cool. Looking good. Might have chipped out a little bit of it. Probably didn't let it quite cure long enough. Would have probably been okay with the sandpaper. So, let's use sandpaper. Tool rest out of the way. Yeah, I'm impatient too, man. You got a question. Monchichi wants to know, is that pre-colored CA? Yes, it is. This is Starbond black. Yeah, it's not focusing, is it? Starbond medium. What's it focused on? Focused on something else, isn't it? Whatever, you get the idea. There we go, maybe. Stupid camera. That's one thing I hate. It's hard to get it to focus. Starbond black CA. Focused or not, there it was. Yeah, it's good stuff. If you've never tried it, they make a white also and a brown. I wish they made like purple and green, orange, and stuff like that. That would be amazing. But if you've never tried it, there's a link in the description to Starbond's website. And if you use the code Braxton when you check out, you save 10%. Yes, the black is medium. And then also they just sent me, let's see, is this it? So black is medium, and then they also make a medium thick, which is apparently slightly thicker than the medium. Yes, the brown is medium, but this black that I'm using is also medium, but they do make a medium thick as well. Wait, no, I was wrong. This is medium thick, but they also make a regular medium black. Oh, this apparently flexes too. It's got some flex to it. Only downside to sanding CA sucks, man. Takes forever. That's why I like using that carbide or that little teardrop scraper. Still to be determined if it actually is carbide. About there. We're good on this one. Maybe a little more on the. There we go. There. Cool. Now the insides. Just that one. A little spot treatment. Just about. Cool. Can't tell if those other little spots are 120. If it's just filling in or if it's sitting on top. Just sitting on top. Okay. Let's run through the grits real quick. I need to take care of this shellac also so I can get some walnut oil on there. Okay. About out of 150 here too. 80. There it is. Ooh, glow powder on a CA ring. That sounds pretty cool. Yeah, when you get to the CA, man, it can be hard stuff. Hey, we got 7 people out there. How's everybody doing? Enjoying the sanding show? Ooh, I gotta use the old 600 because I'm out now. On 400 here, and then gotta find the old piece of 600. Or we'll just call it good with the 4. Where'd you go? Dropped it somewhere. Well, we're gonna call 400 good. Yeah, looking nice. I'm gonna blow it out, and we'll get some walnut oil on there, and I'll flip it around and be done. Speak of walnut oil, there it is. See, it looks nice with the sanding sealer on it. But the walnut oil really just like wakes it up. Yeah, that's a cool looking piece of wood right there. kind of bug. Oh. Looking good. Yeah, it really does make that grain pop. For sure. I love it. Walnut oil is awesome. Cool. All right. Let me get that bottom finished up. I think I will do it the old-fashioned way, not use the vacuum chuck. Since I haven't got any bigger of a piece like last time. Remember, it was Sterling's bowl was wobbling all over the place. So don't want to give you guys a heart attack. Not tonight. We'll play it safe. So I guess I could leave that on there, and we'll just jam it against the jaws with a one of my whatchamacallits, the silicone pot holders. Yeah, that's a nice little bowl there. Be a good functional piece. Nice large base. Just close that down. We'll grab one of my pot holders. We'll jam it against that. Put my tailstock up. Finish it off. Set it down here for just a second. Get my tailstock in place. Okay. Figure Sterling's bowl wobbled. Yeah. Well, technically that was my fault, but yeah, he definitely. I've seen him do that from time to time. How you doing, Ted? Thanks for joining in. Just finishing this one up. So I'm going to take my silicone pot holder here. We'll jam it up against the end. I am going to put a piece of paper towel in there too as well, because especially when that oil is wet, sometimes the silicone pot holder will transfer that little hexagon shape into the bottom. Yeah, I need to make some bigger, I guess, adapters for my vacuum truck for doing larger bowls. Yeah, I'd say we're looking good there. Cool. We got those big jaws behind there, so plenty of support. A little bit of a flex from that silicone, but no big deal. I'll be real careful. Get it down to just the very center, and then I think I'll use my little power carver and just zip it off there. Yeah, we're doing good, Ted. I mean, all things considered, surviving, you know. Sales kind of took a dip. I haven't been selling too much stuff, but things are kind of slowly starting to open up around here. I got into the Boulder City Arts Guild where I live, so I could like sell things in their gallery, but the gallery closed early March, and now they're talking about opening up June 1st, so at least I can get in there. Hey, old mouse pad, that's a good idea, Billy. Yeah, that would work as well. But yeah, I mean, surviving, you know, no big deal. I'm a hustler, so we'll make ends meet one way or the other. How about you? How's the old sawmill doing? And your kiln too. That's awesome, man. You got a kiln now. I need to get down to Ty's house and use his again pretty soon. I have a couple pieces of wood down there that I didn't get to mill up the last time I was there in January, so they've just been sitting around. The handlebar ends. Those turned out really cool, except the only problem is they got lost in the mail. So now I'm dealing with the damn post office about those things. They made it so the dude gave me the wrong address to send them to, like one number wrong. So now they're just sitting down there in Long Beach, California. They're sitting at the East Long Beach post office. So I'm trying to, you know, get in contact with them. I filed a claim, but haven't heard back from anybody yet. It's a pain in the butt, but they turned out really cool. Hey, Wood by Con, what's up, buddy? How you doing out there? Round silicone. Yeah, that's where I got these ones. Are from the these are from the dollar store. Yeah, the guy. I'll tell you what, the damn post office. Really, ultimately, I was kind of upset that the dude gave me the goddamn wrong address to his bike shop. But it was like just a simple oversight. Instead of like 2332, it was 2232 he put, or something like that. So the address didn't actually exist. So now they're just kind of in limbo. Yeah, I don't think anything's great right now, Ted. But it's all good. I keep looking at. I got that slab, that big old triple crotch slab of Osage orange that I got from you at the event. Still been waiting to do something with that thing. I just can't decide if I should cut it up and turn it, and you know, make it into turning blanks, or turn it into like a table or something. So it just sits and waits until I decide. Okay, here we go. Nice and firm on there. Turn the speed down before I crank it on. A little bit off, but not too bad. Hey, turning a lot is always good. I noticed that. Been doing pens, and would you just do some vases too, like a double vase out of the olive wood? I haven't ever done any of those end grain vases yet. Those are pretty cool. Getting a Hangouts call. Before I get too close in there, I'm gonna make sure that's tight. Okay. We got a little bit of a lump right there. Aside from that, I think we're good. Cool. Use my teardrop scraper. Cool. Nice and clean. Got a little bit of a inward angle, so it'll only rest on this outside edge. Don't really have to worry about rocking. I'm going to put a couple of little detail lines in there. And then we'll sand it up. And I'll finish off that little nub off the lathe. Use my little D-Way beading tool. Just a couple little lines there. Let's see. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. Let me get my. I'll sand it, then I'll use my detail gouge, take a little bit more of that out. We should be good to go. Detail gouge. Get in there for the final cut, or you'll see it fly off the lathe, one of the two. It's adventure time. Why are these last cuts always the most fun? 10 people out there too at midnight. I need to start live streaming at midnight apparently. Okay. Okay. You guys get scared? Cool. Jack Pike. Gently knock that off of there with my chisel. 1 second, let me go grab one. It's a pretty small nub. And I have decently sharp chisels, so. Oh, my dang. There we go. Face shield's getting in the way. Using my the end of my tool handle. My buddy Kevin Richards Woodcraft on Instagram, he has some nice little carving chisels. So when he's done and he finishes them off, he always carves like a little flower in the bottom of them, just kind of across. I think it always looks really cool. Adds a nice little touch to the piece too. Sweet. Last little trick. I'll put my Jacob's chuck in my headstock. And we'll sand the last of it down. Place bets on success. Always bet on Braxton. Okay. So, she looking good. I think I'm happy with that. Didn't need much sanding at all. This thing rips it off there pretty quick too. All right. Last but not least, a little more walnut oil on there. Finish it off. Yeah, that turned out pretty nice. Except for the dust all over the outside. But heck yeah. Nice mesquite salad bowl. Got some black CA in a few cracks. But yeah, this thing turned out nice. See how tall it is. I know it's 12 across by question mark high. So let's find out. 12 and an 8 if you want to be particular. 12 and 3/16 if you go that way. But 4 1/4. Cool. Well, I'm happy with that one. been in my on my to-do to-do turn pile for a while. I got a bunch of this mesquite from my buddy's mom, and so this is kind of a thank you bowl for her for letting me have a whole bunch of wood. Yeah, it turned out pretty good. Cool. Yeah, we'll let it sit around for a couple of days. Make sure everything's kosher, no cracks or anything like that, and I'll send it home. I'll switch over to my other camera here because that one on the tripod is low. Actually, no, you know what? Let's pop it out. There. Cool. All right. Let's see. I do the same for sanding. Works in drill press too. Yeah, I'll put mine in a drill press as well. Oh, a hand drill, yeah. And then I have a little, I think it's made by Rikon. It's like a right angle, like sanding thing that works really well too. Doesn't work good for sanding on the lathe because it just doesn't have enough speed. But I like it for sanding the feet when I do the carved feet on the bowls. A small pneumatic random orbit sander would be really good too. I don't have a compressor big enough to push one though. That's also on the list. Larger compressor. I'd love to get some pneumatic tools. 30 gallons. That's a good size. I think. Let me see what mine is. I don't know. 21's a 21 gallon. So 30 be a little bit bigger. Well, I don't know. I think you have to have a pretty dang big reserve. I've tried to run HVLP, high, maybe low pressure. I don't know. One of them, I think, just spray gun, and it would take a couple sprays on this one, the 21 gallon. A few good sprays, and then compressor would kick on. So yeah, I'm not sure how a 30 gallon would do. Might be all right. Need to finish off this pineapple here. That's the good stuff if you can get your hands on it. Right there. So Billy has a 20 gallon. Oh, you run it at 60 psi. Okay, yeah. Lower the psi. So if that's the case, 30 gallon might do all right with it. Oh, sunk it. Nothing but trash can. Well, I think I'm going to get off of here. I sure have appreciated everybody hanging out. I'm done. So I'll probably go sign this thing. And I don't know what else. Get into something. Actually, I got some other pieces I could chuck up. Man, it's already midnight, though. Do I really need to be starting another bowl right now? I guess that's a question for the audience. Actually, I probably should go to bed. Got some stuff going on tomorrow. My virtual market in the alley starts tomorrow. So check it out on Instagram. Find my Instagram. If you've been interested in buying something, that would be a place to do it. And then it would support the market that I'm selling through and help me out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I have a few things turned, or a bunch of things that I turned, and so they're all in there. The people have taken really nice pictures of us. They send me a link to my little shop in their virtual market, and it's looking good. So I'm excited. We'll see how it does. I'm going to go live with them on 8 p.m. tomorrow on the Market in the Alley's Instagram for a few minutes and kind of like, schmooze or whatever, talk all my stuff up. Man, always time to turn. Billy says Patrick's doing a hangout, send me an invite. I will, for sure. Start another bowl. All right. Just a small one. Oh, you know what? I got to change my jaws. Let's 1 second. I've got some small bowl blanks here, so I don't need these big giant jaws on there. It is just a little one. Just a little piece of elm, Siberian elm. Hey, thank you. Thanks very much. Hopefully it does good. We'll see. Yeah, bad influences. That's right. Ah, well, I've had worse influences in my life, believe me. We gotta do mark the center of this thing. We gotta find my other jaws. Kind of want to dye that not work. A little too big. I don't want to dye. I like to dye this elm. It dyes really well. Looks cool. But sometimes this has some really nice color to it. Here we go. Little mark. Let me get my jaws. I think that's them right there. Yep. That's the ones. This will be a quick one too. I can just bash it out. Take that chuck off. Let me grab a drill too. I gotta drill the hole for the worm screw on this. I think this might be it. So, nope. Be right back. Let's see if I got the right size. That'll do. All right. I need another drink too. Okay, let me put it back in the tripod. You gotta watch me change the jaws. It doesn't take too long. People just complain about it. 4, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Two days later. Three. StreamYard, it works on this Chromebook and it's free. That's why I like it. I know there's other things. If I were to bring my Mac out here, I could use OBS and hook up a few different cameras and do it that way, which eventually, if I get a better laptop, that's probably how I'll run it. But for now, I mean, I got the free version of StreamYard, so obviously it's got the little watermark on there, but whatever. Unless you know of a better version, then I'm definitely all ears. I'm not married to this one, so yeah, multiple chucks would be nice eventually, but for now, this works. You can only afford one Vic mark at a time. I want to get to a little bit smaller one next, the 100, so I can do lidded boxes a little easier with smaller tenons on them, because typically those things aren't real giant anyways. All right. Gotta get yourself a Vic mark, buddy. I'm into it. I think it's a great chuck, but I know there's a bunch of great chucks out there. It's what I was introduced to first, and kind of what I saw a lot of turners that I aspired to be like were using Vicmark stuff. So it's like, yeah, you know what? I need some Vicmark. So since this thing is so thin, you know, we have two and a half. I don't need a whole big giant bunch of threads in there, so need a little spacer. And I'll just thread this onto that. And the threads I get in there will be more than enough to hold it. And I won't be sacrificing, you know, any depth or anything like that. Oh, unless it strips out. Yeah, that's one problem with this elm. I guess I will have to have all that depth. It's real stringy up near the top. You know, it's kind of hard to run a screw chuck on this, but we'll be all right. Hopefully I drilled the hole deep enough. There we go. Okay. Let me raise the legs up on the tripod a little too. Cool. I'm gonna flatten off the bottom first, and then I'll kind of work my way around. And face shield. Where's the old face shield at? There we go. Yeah, I've heard good things about the record stuff. One way as well, but so I always turn at Jimmy Clue's house, and that's pretty much all he has is a bunch of Vicmarks. So I was kind of introduced to him there and really started using them and liked them a lot. Yeah, Grizzly Jaws, I think they're compatible also. I have a knockoff Grizzly Chuck that's like a Vicmark 100. And from what I know, the jaws fit in it. There we go. It's kind of a chainsaw surface on the bottom, so a little bit rough. Put my jaws away. Come on, there we go. if it was square, I could make a little square bowl, but it's not quite even all the way around. This one, just a chainsaw cut and then cut on the bandsaw. So I'll just round it off. Well, it's not. I mean, I'm not trying to name drop or anything, but I mean, it's kind of not a big deal. I just fucking met the dude. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't know like who he was when I first met him, and I came to find out who he was. I'm like, holy shit! I do not take it lightly, though. I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity that I've been given. Okay. How we get to now? Mark off where the tenon is going to go. So dividers. Always be careful when you're marking like this. Just want to make sure it's nice and tight. Seems like it's moving a little bit. Be okay though. Oh, I got my detail gouge on there. Clean up the tenon. So the jaws, face of those jaws are going to sit nice and flat up against the bottom. I need to shed a little light on the subject too. There we go. Okay, let's work out the outside. Just do kind of a regular shape. No little rims like that big bowl. We'll just take it down. Move my tailstock out of the way. Still not quite round. We got some spots on the outside. I think I'll use my 1/2-inch bowl gouge. So I want to put just a bit of a foot on there. Kind of keeping my eye on the profile, making sure, watching it change. Not quite round at the top still, but I am happy with the shape. See if I can alter it just a little bit. It does have a bit of a lump right there, so I can bring it in some. Cool. Always turn the lathe off when you move your tool rest. Not bad. We got a little bit of tear out up here. A little bit right there. Let me see if I can hit it. Get a good pass with this scraper, and that should take care of it. Good enough for me. Let's find some sandpaper. Ooh, almost out of the 150. I'm burning through it tonight, I'll tell you what. Put my other stuff there. It is 150, 180. Almost out of the 400 too. Flame spore, call me. Yeah. That'll do. No filling holes in this one either. I'm going to bash it out quick. No reversing on this one. This is an economy bowl. Clean up that bottom too. Mark the center of my tenon. There's a little bit of tear out there. Not that it matters there's tear out because that's coming off anyways, but it was just going to be hard to mark the exact center. There we go. All right, cool. Let me get some walnut oil on that guy. A little spalting in there too. I cut this piece of wood up in Provo. It was a big giant Siberian elm tree. It was 2018 I was up there for the wood turning symposium and went out and cut this tree down, or not cut it down, but it was already down and just cut a bunch of pieces off. It was laying on the ground. So I got big giant blanks from a limb off the tree. They had already taken, they had already taken the trunk away. But I saw pictures of the trunk and it was just absolutely massive. Yeah, it's got some nice color in there. Kind of a cool contrast there. Real light, almost plain looking, and then you get over here and you got all that spalting and stuff. It's really cool. Cool, let's flip this sucker around and hollow it out. Hopefully I made the tenon the right size. Oh yeah. It's always a bonus. Let's jump out to the chat real quick too. I'm gonna crack open my drink real quick. That elm is a little dusty. I should have a face shield on or a respirator or something really. Dang, all kinds of chat I missed out on. Not a bad mentor. No, he isn't a bad mentor. Glenn Lucas, Ellsworth, Trent Bosch. That's cool. Oh yeah, for the San Diego Woodturners, right? Oh, speaking of Glenn Lucas, uh, he's doing a bowl turning class or demo kind of thing. It's like $10. I already signed up for it. I thought it was €10. Sorry, not $10, but yeah, I just signed up for it. Go to glennlucas.com. It's coming up, I think, the 26th, if that's a Saturday. Let me just double check. It's this month. I think it's this month. I'll have to check and see. Maybe I can find the email. Let's see. Glenn Lucas Woodturning. The 24th, May 24th, 5 p.m. Ireland time, 12 noon Eastern time. He's going to show how to do one of his traditional bowls with the undercut, kind of like similar to what I did on how I did Sterling's bowl. But I'm really excited to see how he does that because he's a phenomenal turner. So, yeah, turning at Jimmy's, you know. Come up here. Come hang out. We'll go over to Jimmy's and turn. All kinds of stuff. Hey, Ted. Kansas City was a good time. Dang, missed out on everything. Dang, Billy had that's pretty cool. Dinner with all those people. That's how the wood turning symposium at Utah was. You just kind of sat around with all kinds of people. It's really cool. I'd like to meet Captain Eddie though. I love Captain Eddie. He really inspired me on YouTube. One of my first videos was how to make shine juice, based on him. So lots of fun. I want to go to SWAT too. That's one. Now that the Utah symposium isn't there, maybe I'll have to hit up SWAT because I always hear great things about it. All right. We've got to take this top down a little bit. Still a little bit wonky. Gotta cut that on the bandsaw, not the chainsaw, and it kind of drifted on me a bit. No problem though. Let's get it rolling. Let's make a swept in rim. sure I'm got my bevel pointed in the same direction as the yeah, we're still a little thick. It's a small bowl. We need to go a little thinner than that. Oh man. Ha! Sorry. Totally forgot. Oh goodness, I was going to town, man. Well, it's hollowed out. Yeah, that's exactly why I need someone in my ear. Didn't even think about it. My bad. Well, I was having a great time. Probably sounded like some pretty good cuts too. Sorry, guys. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. It's still a little thick down there. I don't know if I really need the bottom finisher. It doesn't seem to be picking it up as well. It's kind of an open form too, so I'm not really having a big deal or a hard time going around the corner. A little bit of a lump. It's feeling good. Just about right there. Middle's good. Outside's good. Just got a little bit of a hump right there. Something's getting smoother. Whoops. Uh, so the outside, I think it wasn't quite seated flat when I turned the 10 in, or so it's not really moved. It's just a bit off center. Yeah, so it's still like round. Yeah, just kind of like a little out of center from the outside to the inside. A little bit more. Getting a little bit of chatter off it too. See if I can move that in. I gotta raise my tool rest just a little. Just a touch more. Moving closer to the center now. Almost got it. All right. There we go. That feels good. Yeah, it is crazy. Like things that are almost imperceivable when you're looking at them. You run your fingers over it and it stands out. Yeah, not too bad. There's my walnut oil paper towel. Cool. Let's finish this thing off. Yeah, it's a cool little bowl. All right. Let's see. I got a vacuum chuck on here. Actually, I got to run the rod through. It's unhooked at the moment. And I got to find out where I put. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it turned out pretty nice. I really like this wood. All of it's been really pretty stuff. Okay. Put my tailstock back up. Yeah, I was out of round when I marked that tenon. We'll be good though. See what kind of vacuum it pulls. Yeah, she's a little off. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Moment of truth. It's a little blown out for you guys, isn't it? All right, nice easy cuts. Woo! A little wobbly. Let's see if I can find the center again. She got a little wobbly. Not, I can sand it with my Jacob's chuck. I think I can just about see where it was. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, she's slipping a little bit. That's all right. I'm gonna finish it off on the little Jacob's chuck. That's the only downside is I gotta pull the vacuum tube out every time I gotta put something in here, but not really that big of a deal. All right. Call that good. Didn't get to put my lines on there, but that's all right. And I got to clean this little ring. Sometimes, like I mentioned with the silicone pot holders, well, that neoprene I have on there, I'll be able to clean it off there, no problem. But sometimes that black neoprene leaves a little ring. Well, yeah, bowl number 2. Let's see if we can get that off of there. Pain in the butt sometimes. May have to come back to it once that oil dries a little bit, sand it back, and then put a fresh coat on. Well, yeah, let's grab the other one too. 2 bowls in 1 live show, not bad. Technically 2 live shows because I started earlier. Oh yeah, get out of the way. There. Yeah, sweet. Well, thanks for the bad influence. One less I got to turn tomorrow. Yeah, let's clean that little smudge up in there and it'll be good to go. Yeah, it came out nice. A little bit of tear out. I can tackle that too, though. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for me. It's 1 in the morning, so I might take off. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Thanks for inspiring me to turn another one. This is a fun one. It turned out really good. Nice quick bowl. So, yeah, time to go in, get some sleep. Hopefully, oh yeah, it'll sand out for sure. Oh yeah, you're at 3, huh, Billy? Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me too, Billy. You've been here the longest, I think. So I appreciate it. I'm gonna head to bed now. Thank you very much. I'll be back as soon as I can again too to do some more turning. I really enjoy it. You know, turning live, hanging out with everybody. It's a lot of fun. So we'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. Hopefully, the next couple of days. We'll see. All right. Ooh, I forgot to crack this guy open too. There we go. I'll chug it while it's closing.